And here we have a Audi A5 B8 coupe, and it's my vehicle. As you can hear, I hit the boot lock. It's not opening. So this is how we get in to the boot. First of all, we're going to need a torch. And we're going to climb into the back here. I'm going to release the seat down, like so. And if we look at the back there is a little round disc. And if we pull that disc out, we can release the boot latch, and then that will allow me to replace the boot latch for a new one, or for a second-hand one that I got from ASM. So let's do this. So here we are in the boot. I've climbed in, and we're going to take a sturdy, trusty pig's foot, and we're going to lever that off like so without losing it. Now in there, what we should see is a catch mechanism, and what we need to do is move it that way, apparently. So I'm going to take the pig's foot and hopefully get that in there. And we're in. Now I can replace the boot lock. So I'm going to climb back out. So as far as I'm aware, we just need to remove this, remove this, remove this, and I believe there is a torque screw that we have, which is actually missing from here. So let's remove all of that and get on with the replacement. Here we are, we've got the tailgate cover off, which is obviously a bit of a pig. Okay, looking nice and clean though, no rust. And this is the latch assembly. See, this cover looks like it removes, and there's a cable attached in there somewhere, although I can't see the cable, where the cable actually attaches, but we shall remove this and see where we go from there. So here we have the boot locks, little advertisement for ASM while we're here. Yeah, ASM. If we look at the part number, it is a 4F5827505, 4F5827505. So that just simply connects up there, and there's no cable because obviously this doesn't have a manual entry like probably a cabriolet or something like that might do. It might not have dropping seats, but it's just quite interesting to get off. I'm going to put that back on afterwards, but that just simply goes over the cover there, like that. It slots into the hole. It actually sits on there like that. Keep that protected. So we're going to get that on and see if it works, and obviously I'm going to shut the boot and reopen it and make sure it works. As you can see, this clip only goes on one way. It's got a little groove in the top of it, and there's a groove just here, so you've got to make sure that goes in there, that slots in there. Make sure that we remove the keys from the boot and just give it a try before we put it all back together. So we've got the new tail lock fitted. As I said, no cable on there. It doesn't have a manual entry. I've connected up the connector. So now we've got the moment of truth. Does this second-hand genuine part work? Let's have a look. So I'm going to close the boot. I'm going to get my number plate out of view. Shuts nicely. Whoops, got the number plate in there. Sure we'll be able to blur that out. Always remember to remove your keys from the boot, or have them in your back pocket when you're working. Let's see. Well, I had a dog, his name was Bingo, and if you found that helpful, give it a like, give it a subscribe if you want. Why not check out some of the other videos which are not just about cars, they're about the world that is building up around us. Quite scary, but yeah, I call that a job fixed. Let's just put it back together. Job done.